Saba, Imani, faith, to believe with all our hearts in African people, our melanated selves, our parents, our African-centered teachers, our African-centered leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. These principles must be rooted in a powerful African-centered spiritual perspective.
Yes.
These positive African values represent the best of African culture and act as a foundation for the re-Africanization of people of African descent. In addition, the Nguzo Saba will educate non-Africans about the power and beautiful in African culture. Nguzo Saba.
Right at this time, we're going to keep moving. We want to have the grassroots salute. We do this every year. Obey Foundation, in conjunction with African Healing Circle, we give a salute to a member of the community. Last year it was a woman. This year it's going to be a man. It's going to be a brother. And we are so blessed to have Brother Julian Wright. He's here. And he has his sister. He brought his sister with him. Before I bring him up, I have to share with this brother over, what's it, Julian? It's about going on 5 years now? When me and Kojo first went over to City Hall, because that's where he works. He works in the recreation department. And the commission had brought him on to be, to learn. So me and Kojo, we came in there. Yeah, she's all right. She ain't gonna destroy nothing. Let her. So she'll calm down. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. You wanna come up here? Yeah. Come on. Come on up. Come on, sweetie. Come on. There you go. Yeah. See that? See? This child's name is Noah. That's her name. You see, so you ain't gonna hold her back.
What does that mean, man?
What does Noah mean?
What does Noah mean? New beginnings. Noah means comfort. New beginnings. Comfort.
After the storm, after the flood. Comfort. So Noah, peace. We thank you. All right.
And we honor you.
We honor you. We heard you. I knew I was gonna tell Granddaddy to let you loose. Yeah, it's all right. You just want to make sure everybody knows that you're here.
That's right.
And we recognize that, all right, Precious? Getting back to Julian, me and Kojo, we came in there and we was like, can we do this with the city of Mount Vernon now? And so the commissioner gave us Julian. And Julian was like, oh my God, what am I going to do with Baba Kojo and Baba Abishai wanting to bring forth Kwanzaa at the Dole Center? The first thing he did, got him a pad, and he sat down and he just listened. Then we had another meeting. We gave him some instructions. We came back, it was done. He had got it done. He ran over 500 flyers, got them to the school system.
Wow.
He got it done. So then after that, every year, all we had to do is I said, Julian, I'm coming over Kojo's in North Carolina. I'm coming over. You ready? Yeah, Bob. I get over there, everything laid out. I'm not going to go no further because I don't want to brag, but he's an Aries like me. So you know, you give us a task, yeah, we're going to get it done. Yeah, because we initiate.
Exactly.
This brother is a good initiator, all right? And I want to bring him up with his sister. You can come up with him, sis. Come on. And she's the older, like my sister. Cynthia is the oldest of us three. So she's the oldest. She's the older one. Julian, on behalf of Old Age Foundation, we want to give you a card. You can either read it now or when you get home. But also, we always give you something that you can never forget. This is a shakerette. All right. Red, black, and blue. You know what it means. So when you're sitting down, or you're outside somewhere, when this pandemic cools out, all you got to do is start just, playing this, because it's attached to your spirit. All right. This is yours. And the card, and we want to thank you, sis. And Julian, just have a few words, brother. But we want to thank you so much for bringing this Kwanzaa for 5 years, along with Jeff Monroe being the mentor, teaching them how to do the mechanical stuff. Set the screen up. We had to do nothing but walk into the door. Wow. He did everything. He was there early and he left there late. Even down to getting the food. Enough food for 300 people. Wow. So Julian, we thank you. What a blessing.
I realize that he's very intentional, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of things that he does, with everything that he does. Abishai is the guy, you see him walking down 4th Avenue with his drum, offer him a ride, he'll say no. You know what I'm saying? You know, this year, we were going to do the Kwanzaa thing at the Dole Center, but because of social distancing and whatnot, you know, we weren't given the okay. So, you know, Abishai turns to me and he says, you know, we want to honor you this year, brother. And I'm thinking like, oh, he really wants to get it done at the Dole Center. They got pull some strings inside, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it didn't work out. And he gave me a call, said he found another venue. I'm like, all right, great, you know, take care. And then he says, you know, we still want to honor you. And I'm thinking like, why? Like, you already got a venue. You don't need me anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that? No. And it kind of forced me to think, you know, about what I've done to deserve this. I think, as the years I've worked, you know, we honored Jeff, Rick, Sean Patterson last year, you know, so I'm thinking, where exactly do I fit in? You know, 2019, 2020 has been a crazy year. But for me, I think this meant a lot, right? So I graduated college 2016.
Wow. You know that. You know that. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So 2016, I graduated. I started working at Recreation. You know, I'm an athlete. I've been a basketball player my whole life. I injured my knee my senior year, and the realization hit that ball was over. And that's pretty much the only thing I did my whole life. So now I gotta figure out my next move. So a lot of people don't know I started pursuing law school.
Alright. Wow.
So, it gets better.
Go ahead, Julian.
So law school. So, you know, I'm working at recreation during the day. At night, I'm in class, you know, studying and whatnot. I've taken the LSAT twice. I've had scores that are similar, even better than some of the attorneys that work for the city now.
Go ahead, brother.
But for whatever reason, I didn't get in, you know? And that kind of threw me off a little. So, you know, prior to, you know, me working for the city, I've always loved music. I make beats and whatnot, you know. I'm not gonna be too long, but, so I make beats,
Take
you
your
know,
time,
and all that.
Julian.
So when I'm studying, I would take off from work so I could catch up on my studying for the LSAT. And I find myself making beats all day. And I'm just like, damn, I ain't getting no studying done. And I used to think, like, if I can make a career out of this, I'll be rich. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, oddly enough, what ended up happening is I'm pursuing law. You know, I'm getting my letters of recommendations. Everybody supported me. I've had mayors write a letter, the law department, everyone except for the commissioner, Sylvia. The commissioner never supported what me going to law school, and I always wondered why. And she would ask me, you know, do you love law? Is that what you want to do, or do you want to do music? And I would think about it, you know. And I would say music, I just didn't know how to go about making that a career. Long story short, fast forward to today. I graduated with a 4.0 from audio engineering school. If you know me, I'm the engineer for the city.
That's right.
I'm surprised I'm not doing the sound right now. So, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, you know, fast forward to where I'm at right now. I graduated from audio engineering school during COVID. I landed an internship working as an audio engineer for probably one of the top 3 studios in New York.
Go ahead, Julian.
You know, the studio owner took me under his wing. I'm a personal guy. You know, I guess I never thought about what I did or some of the things that I've accomplished. Or, you know, I just kind of put my head down and focused. This I do appreciate because it made me reflect on where I came from. And I'm definitely record it somehow. You know, I just want to express my gratitude to everybody here. Thank you for having me, and I look forward to working with everybody.
Now we would be remiss if we didn't have the family have something to say. Starting with the oldest, my sister already started. But this is what it's about. Kwanzaa is a communal experience. All right? So it doesn't mean that you gotta talk or drum. You want to sing, you may want to dance, maybe the young ones want to have something to say. So, oh yeah?
Peace, family. If you are on Zoom, this is the time you use your chat. So go into the chat room. If you have something that you wanted to say, put it down there, and I will try and make sure that we get it to the whole group and lift it up. And certainly it'll be written on your chat. So there's right at the bottom of your screen, there's a little chat button. You push it, and it should go to everyone, and you'll be able to share that way. So please participate during this portion. Thank you.
So starting with the oldest, whatever. It doesn't have to be, again, use your kaumba, your creativity. Yeah. Feel free. Come on. Master Hassan. Black man. That's so deep, Bob.
I know, right?
Yeah, you need to just say that real quick. You don't believe that's your name.
Yeah, like Brother Abishai said, I My last name is Black Man, and it's real. My grandfather, when I was a little boy, he told me, he says, when you go to school, and they say, what's your name? You say, my name is Black Man. My grandfather's family came from a place in West Africa called Sierra Leone. And from there, they came into a place in South America called Guyana. Okay? And then my grandfather and his two brothers came to America. But the brothers had to go back because they had some lung problems. And my grandfather stayed. After a few years, he married a woman from a tribe called the Shinnecock Indian tribe.
Wow.
So I'm half African and half Native Indian.
Yeah.
Okay? I always tell people I got two beats going inside of me. I got this y'all call me Master Hassan. I'm a drummer for all my life.
That's right.
I've been drumming all my life. I'm 71 years old, and I've been in so many different musical things. I've been playing in junior high school orchestras, high school, college. I studied music, I read music. I've been in drum corps, playing in the streets of Brooklyn, Harlem, everywhere. Okay? But now I'm going to introduce what we have today.
Come on, Hassan. Yes, sir.
My son, his name is Jalal. He's there. And his wife, Sierra. We have today some of the products that we have in a store that we're going to open up Monday in downtown Yonkers. 11 North Broadway. We got incense. We have different type of incense here. We have sage. We have shea butter from Ghana. We have different type of oil soaps, basically all plant-based. We have honey, pure honey, sea moss, nature's blessings, coconut oil. Jamaican castor oil, tea light candles, and oils and many other things. When I first came to Westchester County, it was in 1975. Elijah Muhammad had passed away, and then my wife and I decided to move somewhere. Somebody said, come to Yonkers. We never heard of it. So we came to Yonkers around 1976. And then 2 years later, I started selling oils in downtown Yonkers along with some brothers that came from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn also. And I've never seen no oils nowhere in Westchester County. Some people say you guys bought the oils. I don't know. Maybe Allah knows, but I don't know. But my family and I opened up a store in Yonkers in the 80s called the Treasures of the Nile. So we've been in different places in Yonkers because in downtown Yonkers, they're doing the construction and knocking buildings down, and we kept moving around all over the place. So my son said to me, he said, Abu, that means father. He said, let's open up another store. I said, okay. My son, he did most of all the technical work, and we got a landlord that kind of felt comfortable with us.
Wow.
Okay, so he gave us a nice deal that we took. It's not a gigantic place, but it's good enough for what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I invite the community, the family,
Yes.
to come to 11 North Broadway. The name of the store is called Natural and Beyond.
Go ahead, Hassan.
So, it's brothers. And the other thing I want to say is I thank Almighty Allah
Yes.
for me standing right here and to be with all my brothers and sisters right here. I love you guys. And, I've been drumming with Abishai and brother Dr. Shabazz. That's who he is. The doctor. My brother over here, Baba, yeah, I met him 1979. Brother said to me, he said, brother, I'm going to play. I said, brother, don't worry about it. Just get the drum and you're going to play. That was in Trevor Park, right out? Yeah. And my son, Jalal, is a young master drummer. And So he knows how to fix African drums. He puts the skins on the djembes, the junjuns, and sabah.
Right.
But anyway, everybody have a beautiful evening and enjoy your Kwanzaa. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Free. Come on. Something to say. Come on. Come on. Come on. Say that. Oh, all right. Nobody else got nothing to say? Nothing to share? All right. Baba gonna give some announcements. So, and then we have some collation that we can. Oh, where am I?
We gotta do that one time.
I know. Emma, she has something to say real fast about it. Come on.
Mark, you want to do it? Bless your heart.
There you go. Come over this side, Emma, so that they see you. Over here. Yeah, there you go.
Abarigani.
Umoja.
It's such a pleasure to be here today with the family, sharing such it is, and this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. I mean, although we're in a different space, I can't tell you how many times during today I felt I got chills just listening to the elders and the different speakers and presenters of what they were saying. And I'm so excited to be here. I too am very excited that we have just launched our website, 7principles365.com. And so we're really very excited to be here in live, give you an idea of what we have and what we carry. And that going forward, we're going to be able to be with you throughout the year. And that take this time, and look at my comment verse and I'll show you what we have, that, you know, this year is a year of transformation. We've been through a lot of things, and I like to think of, you know, I'm very scientific, I love science. And so, in science you have something called a crucible. And in the crucible, there was this movie and a story you guys might have heard of also. The crucible is what you put on top of a Bunsen burner. And it's a clay pot. And it can take a lot of heat. Because inside the clay pot, you put different chemicals in where you get your chemical reaction. And so, let's think of 2020 as a crucible. It's been very hot. But that's when chemical change happens.
That's right. That's right.
That's when transformation happens. That's when we become new, and we become something even better than we were before. And that is what Kwanzaa has been, and that's what we have the opportunity now. Sometimes, you know, they say success is when preparedness meets opportunity.
There you go.
So now we have an opportunity to be prepared to be great. So let's, you know, a lot of different things happened this year. I mean, myself, I lost my mother this year. So it has been a crucible. So I know. But I want to share, in that same year, we birthed our website. So you see, you keep moving forward, one step in front of the other.
Come on.
Right? Forward ever, backward never.
Go ahead.
That's what the Bible has always said. So let me just show you, and y'all can go. I'm gonna put the what you call it in the chat. But I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Let's see if this works. We're trying to be technological. Okay, so I'm here on my phone. Hopefully y'all see me. Inside the chat, you can see some of our products on the 7 principles. And we have Kwanzaa candles. You have to see, we have a menorah. We have outfits, which are etched with the different symbols. We have our Hindi, our Black History cards, earrings, and our words from our ancestors, our speeches of famous Africans on page parchment. So hopefully you guys on Zoom are very sophisticated and know how all these things work, but hopefully you were able to get a view of some of the things we have to offer, and we're very excited to be here. And before I forget my assignment.
Wait, there's one more person who needs to speak.
Before the assignment?
Yes, before the assignment.
I'll be back.
Thank you so much, Sister-in-law. I want to introduce to you our next speaker, and it's important that I do so that you understand that this African family is in its fullness, and there are so many from so many genres and pieces of our African family here. So we got to introduce Sister Queen Mother Ashili, and she is a holistic doctor, master herbalist,
Yes.
my friend, a mentor to all, and a teacher that is, well, I'll let her do the talk.
Let her do it.
All right. Queen Mother Ashili.
There you go.
It's up on the screen. Okay, come this way.
Come back and put yourself on it right there.
There you go.
Yep,
Right there.
Yep, look right here.
Welcome. I thank you for allowing me to be here. Elders, sisters, queen, kings, everybody. Wonderful occasion. I've been with the community for 30 years.
Yes.
Okay? I want to present this to the African community of Mount Vernon. These are our elders that have gathered with us.
Yes.
And I was going through my photos, and Bob Abishai, I need you to keep these. I want you to look at them. And anytime we have a gathering, if they can be placed on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Yes.
Tell them who's in the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, Judah Ben Yehuda, yeah, Rashid. Oh, that's the water bearer, Henry P. Warner.
Yes, yes, yes.
And he's still alive.
Mabu.
Yeah. Mabu.
Check.
And this is brother, what's his name? We call him, it escapes me now, but anyway.
Okay, move on to the next
Move on to the next one.
Is that beautiful?
Beautiful Rashid and Rahman's father, Obafemi. We're going to pass these around anyway. Another picture of Judah, yeah, Obafemi. Picture of Judah Ben Yehuda. Picture of Kaz and Yuma and myself. And this is the picture again of Judah Ben Yehuda, Rashid, Henry P. Warner, water bearer, Mabu, and we call them Duke the Mango.
Yes.
And anyway.
So these, I wanted us to remember them and give them into your care.
Absolutely.
Okay?
They will, thank you.
Before you leave, Queen Mother,
Your store.
yes, your store. They are asking in the chat, so I'm answering you. We are paying attention to the chat. So the place and the name of your store.
Okay,
the address.
Before that, I need to give everybody a quick tip, and that's what I'm good for, okay?
Good.
We need it, okay? There are two things that are from Africa that are the strongest in the whole world. Cayenne, okay, which is the African bird pepper from
Right.
Ghana has the strongest, okay? And also the busy, the cola nut. Please remember those. Have them in your household. Have them in your household. Do a little bit each evening, just a little tip in some water. The children can get a little tiny bit, but it's going to, whatever is in the body that's wrong, it's going to get it out. I don't give much information out in public, but when you come by the store, I freely give one-on-one, okay? But please remember the cayenne bird pepper from Africa.
Yes.
And also the busy, the cola nut from Africa, specifically those two, Ghana. They have the most potency and the richness of the earth on those two, okay? And everyone, 30 years, the Sagna Tea House, 65 Brampton Avenue, Mount Vernon, New York. The garage, okay? So I'm passing this on, and then we pass it on to our children and our children's children, and keep on passing it on. That's what we have to do. We've always done, and we have to continue doing.
I say, mother, in my eye, come on, do your presentation.
Peace family. Right before we go to Sister Ima'at, we want to bring forth be careful, sweetheart, the camera. Sister Sharkey from Forward Thinkers, who will share with us. They are sponsoring the space for us, or they are participating with us by offering us the space.
That's right.
And to use for today, and so that we can be here for all of you, and so we can be here for all of you. So we want to grant her some space and time, and I'll introduce to you Sister Sharkey.
So I wanted to use this as an opportunity to thank all of you for sacrificing so much to be here with us. A lot of us were debating, making the decision whether or not we would come out here and create community.
That's true.
But when I say I love community, I live for these moments. I thank you all for being out there in the virtual space, but the feeling that you get to be around people who are surviving and thriving and pushing forward and changing and evolving is something that I try to extend in the virtual space, but sometimes you have to be here. But thank you all for showing up. And I wanted to also thank Baba O and Mama O for being able to partner with the Forward Thinkers facility fully. They are some of our newest members.
That's right.
And Dr. Hashim is a new member too. Two of our newest members that really close out the year as full-fledged Forward Thinkers facility members. So as I think of community, I told some of you this last time that I'm from Washington, D.C., born and raised. Chocolate, I was born, raised, and educated there. But I married into Mount Vernon culture. So one of the most beautiful people I know in my life, Khalid David, is my husband. He was born and raised in Mount Vernon. But he brought me back to this wonderful community. And ever since I got here, I've been giving, serving, trying to figure out my place in it. Yeah. But when I say the first time that I came to an African Healing Circle experience, I felt embraced, I felt loved, I felt like this was family.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, no, I really felt it. I was like, I don't know, I was supposed to be doing tech, working to make sure the facilitation of the event happened. But when I say I felt peace and love and fellowship, I was in a space where I was really well received, and I was like, oh God, they want to be members? I already feel accepted, I already feel like a member of their family. So to be here again, to make sure that Kwanzaa is still highlighted and celebrated, it feels amazing to be a part of this. And I thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for sharing. If any of you also need this space, I know sometimes people aren't in a space where they're COVID conscious, and sometimes they're not thinking about community. And this is essential work. Everybody in here is doing essential work for our community. So you can give yourself pushing back. And it was a moment I was in Washington, D.C. I'm not sure if any of you went to the African American Museum there, but there was this plaque that said community. And they were giving you a list of all the spaces that it was illegal for black people to congregate. What y'all meeting over there talking? What y'all doing? What are y'all talking about? Oh, black, like you could not meet. You couldn't to commune, to exchange, to heal yourself, to nourish each other, to support each other. That was illegal. People would stop you. Our white brothers and sisters who weren't enlightened would stop us. Yeah. And to be in a space now where we take this liberty that we have, and we still do it, and we're still meeting, and we're still exchanging, is powerful. And thank you all for not only opening this up for me, but opening this up for my son and my husband. And
Yes.
making sure I can include my whole family and seeing the whole families here and continuation. But thank you so much.
Okay, we are now really ready for Sister in the Hot. If you look in the chat, you'll see the address for Queen Mother Kashali's store, which is Sadna Tea House
Right.
on Gramerton Avenue at
65.
65 Gramerton Avenue in Mount Vernon.
Okay, so, part 2. This is one of our beautiful carnars. We call that Steps into Freedom. So on next, what day? I'm gonna make sure I say the right day. On Imani. Oh, right. The price of those are $49.99.
Okay, you need to talk about that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. My elders are checking me out. Keep me in line. Right, Mom? Okay, so I want to make sure I get through our announcements here with our African Healing Circle in conjunction with the Obey Foundation and the Forward Thinkers Facility. We're having a Kwanzaa Virtual Summit 2021. It's going to be a panel discussion, and we're going to be panelists from the Westchester County area. We have Professor Ra Shabazz, right here, Dr. Shabazz. We have Brother Elder Bill Thomas from the Akbar, from Mount Vernon. We have Minister Mark McLean and the Gathering of Men in Rochelle. We have Sister Athena Dent in the YAAC of Yonkers. We have Professor Sales from Peekskill. And we have Sister Emma Benny, she's on here too, for the 7 Principles 365. And we're going to be talking about Kwanzaa going forward into 2021 because, as I mentioned, I mean, our company's name is 7 Principles 365. That's
There you go.
7 Principles of Kwanzaa.
Every day.
365 days of the year.
There you go.
So we'll be talking about how we can do that as we stay strong, as we go forward, and we keep moving forward and making progress. Harambe!
Harambe!
I don't think I told you what day. I said it, Monty. But it's January 1st, 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. And I want to try to post a flyer in the chat. So we'll see. I'm trying to be creative about that.
Where's the house?
Bravo O and Oye, Kiki, once you do the close out with the Harambe, what we do the one Harambe. So we can get the collations out. Yeah. Time is pushing. Yeah.
Peace, family.
Peace.
I'm Mama O, Sister Oyani K, and Ia, Yoruba priestess of Oya. And I am very, very grateful and very proud of all of you who has decided to spend these hours with us to celebrate, reflect, and to commune with one another so that our community might be more whole. So I thank you all for coming. I thank you all for coming. And we brought together again. This is absolutely awesome. We do 7 Harambes on the last day on Imani on January 1st. And we will have, there are a couple other Kwanzaas that I will put the information for that are going on during this season. I'll put them in the chat for you so that you will have information about other Kwanzaas to go to on other days during this year. And so by bringing my husband, Baba O, there's a trio of brothers. They didn't go and read the highway on me. They went to read the highway on me. Okay, so I'm going to allow Baba to come forward and share and bring the brothers with him when he comes. They say if our brothers say, you know, we can sit down when the brothers stand up. That's why we are the seat of our set. All right, so that we are the throne that he sits on when he can relax when he is done with his work in the war. Because without that relaxation, he will work himself to death. So we thank you for being the warriors that you are, and we ask that you come forward.
How do you end a story that has no ending?
All right, teach us.
You know, You tried.
That's right.
And so, in the continuation of this celebration of Kwanzaa, the first day of Umoja, we want to pull together one strong Harambe.
That's right.
With our right hands up, our fists like in the air, our left foot forward. So we are prepared to move into the future. So we want to pull down one strong Harambe. Harambe is pull together. So on the count of 3, let's pull together. 1, 2, 3.
Well, if you were listening,